Your maximum nanotech level has increased. Your weapon has upgraded. Weapons upgrade automatically when they're used frequently. As you destroy enemies in challenge mode, the bolts they drop are multiplied by the number shown. Destroying more enemies increases this multiplier, but it will reset each time you take a hit. All defensive turrets must be destroyed before a base can be captured. Use the bolt crank to move the laser emitter. Press square to attach the wrench, then walk around the platform. To use a zip line, stand under it and jump. Try customizing your quick select in the pause menu. Congratulations! You have reached your maximum nanotech level. To jump between walls, jump, then press X in midair while next to a wall. Nanotech at maximum level. Progress is saving. While this icon is on screen, do not remove the memory card or turn off the console. To strafe, hold down L2 or R2 while running. You can purchase additional ammo at any Gadgetron vendor. The Flux Rifle is an excellent weapon for sniping. To enter sniper mode, equip the Flux Rifle and press L1. Use R1 and R2 to zoom your view in and out. To throw your whip, hold R1 and press circle. You can reverse the camera controls in the Options menu. To select weapons, hold triangle and select an icon with the left analog stick. Press circle to fire your shock blaster. Use the right analog stick to control the camera. Your nanotech level has increased. Hold L1 to precisely target your weapon. To access your world map, press Select or R3. To center the camera, tap L1. Jump and press square to perform a more powerful hyperstrike. To perform a high jump, hold R1 and press X. To perform a long jump, run, then press R1 and X at the same time. During a jump, press and hold X to glide using Clank's propeller. You must find new planetary coordinates before you can leave this planet. Press and hold triangle for your quick select menu. Press triangle to interrupt these messages. You can disable help messages in the Options menu. You can reverse the camera controls in the Options menu. Press square to attach the wrench to the bolt crank. To center the camera, tap L1. Double tap triangle to switch between recently used items. To access your world map, press Select or R3. Nanomites are released from defeated enemies. Nanomites automatically upgrade your Gadgetron weaponry and improve your maximum nanotech level. To quickly select weapons, hold triangle and select a weapon icon with the left analog stick. Use the bolt crank to move the laser emitter. Press square to attach the wrench, then run around the platform. Nanotech acquired. The more nanotech you have, the more damage you can take. To view the world map, press Select or R3. Try using the nitro launcher against that vehicle. The green object is a hypershot target. Press and hold circle to connect to the target. Release the button to let go. Use L1 for more precise aiming. You are letting go too soon. Hold circle until you are over the target area. Those platforms can be activated with the hypershot. You will need to use the Tira guys to infiltrate this area. Press and hold triangle to view the quick select menu. Use the left analog stick to select a weapon, then release triangle. Enemies appear red on the radar. Allies appear blue. Mission objectives appear green. Teleporter jammed. Clear enemy units from the pad to proceed. Hold circle to charge up the shock blaster for a more powerful attack. A new suit of armor is available at the Gadgetron armor vendor. Hold circle to target multiple enemies with the spitting hydra. Release circle to fire. You have received coordinates for another planet. To travel between planets, you'll need to return to your ship on the Phoenix main deck. Use the hypershot to traverse this area. To strafe, hold down L2 or R2 while running. Strafing is a very effective tactic during a firefight. To strafe, hold down L2 or R2 while running. Strafing will help you to avoid incoming fire. To strafe, hold down L2 while running. The Flux Rifle is an excellent weapon for sniping. To enter sniper mode, equip the Flux Rifle and press L1. Use L2 and R2 to zoom your view in and out. To throw your whip, hold R2 and press R1 or circle. To perform a high jump, hold R2 and press X. To perform a long jump, run, then press R2 and X at the same time. Press Select to display the turbo slider controls. Press Select to display the hover ship controls. Press Select to display the APC controls. If one team captures every node, a powerful walker robot will spawn on that team's side. The walker robot will seek out and attack the enemy base. A walker robot has joined your team. Warning! A walker robot has joined the enemy team. To capture the enemy base, first destroy all defensive turrets, then teleport inside and crank the control bolt with your wrench. Greetings, Client 91802, and welcome back to the Solana Galaxy. Your controller can be configured with multiple button maps, including a map that places the fire command on R1. To change to a different button map, press Start, then enter the Options menu and select Controls. To view your current missions, select the Missions menu from the pause screen. The Gadgetron Warp Pad may be useful in this location. Congratulations! To choose another challenge, press the Start button. In Challenge mode, you can purchase Mega versions of your weapons. You can buy the Mega version of any weapon that has been fully upgraded. To perform a powerful hyperstrike with the Omni Wrench, jump and press square in mid-air. If the turrets defending your team's base are destroyed, you can repair them by cranking the control bolt inside your base. You can heal and load up on ammo inside your base. Nodes are strategic locations that can be captured by either team. Captured nodes provide spawn points, vehicles, and weapons for the team that controls them. To capture a node, crank the control bolt with your wrench until the node turns to your team color. These drones will follow you and attack enemies. You can order drones to defend a location by selecting Defend from the Gadget Quick Select menu. The gravity boots allow you to walk on metallic walls and ceilings. Hold down Circle to latch onto swing targets or activate platforms with the Hypershot. Hold down Circle or R1 to latch onto swing targets with the Hypershot. Double tap R1 to blast off with the Charge Boots. Double tap R2 to blast off with the Charge Boots. Press Circle to throw out hollow shields that can be used for cover. Press R1 to throw out hollow shields that can be used for cover. To throw a warp pad, crouch and press Circle. You can then warp to the pad by pressing Circle. Throwing out a new warp pad will make the first one disappear. Press R1 twice to throw out 2 warp pads. Stand on one pad and press R1 to warp to the other one. Throwing out a third pad will make the first 2 disappear. Hold triangle to access your Quick Select weapon menu. Tap triangle to cycle through the last 3 weapons you have equipped. Hold R1 and triangle to access your Gadget Quick Select menu. Use the left analog stick to select your spawn point. You can access your map at any time by pressing Select or R3. Press R1 to fire a vehicle's weapons. To enter sniper mode, equip the sniper rifle and press L1. Use R1 and R2 to zoom your view in and out. To enter sniper mode, equip the sniper rifle and press L1. Use L2 and R2 to zoom your view in and out. Use jump pads to access higher areas. This is a Vulcan turret. It attacks enemy vehicles but will not target players. You have picked up a Tetra damage booster. Your offensive power is temporarily quadrupled. You have acquired a quantum shield. You have picked up an ammo pack. You have picked up a weapon. You can find additional weapons in crates around the battlefield. Use the bolt crank to temporarily extend this bridge. You have picked up a health bonus. You cannot pick up health items if you have not been damaged. You have acquired a weapon pack. When players are killed, their weapons drop into a weapon pack. That crate was a Gadgetron Nanotech multiplier. Until the countdown ends, the bolts and nanomites you receive for defeating enemies will be multiplied. This is the virtual reality training chamber. You must complete training courses here before you will be authorized to use certain Gadgetron products. Your trophies are displayed in the trophy room on the Starship Phoenix. Trophies can be found in hidden locations or earned for impressive accomplishments. Hold R2 and triangle to access your Gadget Quick Select menu. A node is under attack. Node lost. Node captured. Your base is under attack. Base health critical. Red team wins. Blue team wins. You have acquired all 9 character trophies. The Insomniac Museum has now been unlocked. You can access the museum from the Starship Phoenix. Hold R1 while redirecting lasers to more accurately target the beams. Please insert a memory card containing a saved game file for Ratchet & Clank going commando. Some opponents may be too powerful to defeat with your wrench. Gadgetron recommends using your other weapons. A walker robot has joined the red team. A walker robot has joined the blue team. Inferno mode. Your armor and wrench attack have been greatly increased for a limited time. The jackpot crate multiplies all bolts and experience gained for a limited time. You can climb a ladder by jumping onto it and pressing X until you reach the top. You have broken an upgrader crate. Your weakest weapon has been automatically upgraded 1 level. Good news, Ratchet! After 2 years, your Gadgetron employee discount has finally kicked in. From now on, you'll get 10% off all Gadgetron merchandise. To rotate the tube 180 degrees, press L1 or L2. To fly the hovership, use the left analog stick. Press X or L1 to ascend, square or L2 to descend. Use the right analog stick to aim, and press circle or R1 to fire rockets. To access your secondary Quick Select ring, hold R1 while using the Quick Select. To access your secondary Quick Select ring, hold R2 while using the Quick Select. You can use the Quick Select to switch between control modes. Choose Quick Select from the pause menu and add the desired control mode symbol to your Quick Select ring. The infector fires nanovirus globules that infect enemies on contact. Infected enemies will attack and infect other enemies until the infection wears off. Enemies hit by the infector will continue taking damage until the infection wears off. Hitting an enemy with multiple infector shots will make the infection last longer. Hold circle while targeting enemies with the spitting Hydra. Releasing circle prior to target lock will abort the attack. In challenge mode, you can automatically end any Qwark vid comic by choosing the complete comic option in the pause menu. This will automatically mark the comic as completed and return you to the Phoenix. In replay mode, you can automatically end any Qwark vid comic by choosing the complete comic option in the pause menu. The comic will be closed and marked completed. This is a warp point. The warp pad can be used wherever you find a warp point. Stand on a warp point and press circle to attach the warp pad. Then zap to that pad anytime with circle. Warp pads will disappear over time or if you throw down a second pad. This is a warp point. The warp pad can be used wherever you find a warp point. Stand on a warp point and press R1 to attach the warp pad. Then zap to that pad anytime with R1. Warp pads will disappear over time or if you throw down a second pad. Press square to collect the green code snippets. Press circle to destroy the red defense programs. The blue defenses are indestructible. The nanopack stores extra nanotech that will automatically heal you in an emergency. By pressing R2, you can swap positions in vehicles. Base damage critical. This weapon upgrade features a lock-on mod. To lock on to enemies, press and hold L2 and R2. The shot cannon can be charged up to release a spectacular beam of death. Hold the fire button to charge up the beam. Then release the button and sweep the beam across your enemies. The Nitro Eruptor has a wider blast radius and simultaneously launches a volley of energy missiles with each shot. The Quantum Whip emits waves of quantum energy that slice through enemies. The Infecto Bomb launches a charge that explodes and infects all enemies within the blast radius. The vortex cannon fires flaming comets that ignite anything they hit. The deadly Gadgetron Tempest can target up to 7 enemies simultaneously. The Gadgetron Agents of Dread are armed with lethal heat-seeking rockets. When the agents run out of ammo, they self-destruct in a massive nuclear explosion. The Gadgetron Splitter Rifle is the galaxy's most powerful stealth weapon. It uses quantum wave phasing to fire shots through multiple enemies. The all-powerful Gadgetron Decimator releases a vicious swarm of heat-seeking missiles. Each of the dozen missiles tracks independently. In addition to damage absorption and health drain, the Ultra Shield fires a trio of destructive energy pulses at nearby enemies each time it takes a hit. Gadgetron's devastating multi-disc gun rapid fires homing discs that ricochet with each hit. The new discs will continue to ricochet, creating up to 16 discs per shot. The Gadgetron Rift Ripper electrocutes enemies with each shot. Any enemies nearby the target will also be electrocuted. The Quacko Blitzer transforms enemies into highly explosive flaming ducks that will fly at your side and blitz nearby enemies. The Rhinocerator generates a spectacular blast of destructive energy that obliterates anything foolish or unlucky enough to be caught in its path. Mega turrets fire guided missiles that chase enemies down and strike them with deadly force. Mega turrets will continue to fire until they run out of ammo or targets. The Tesla Barrier offers state-of-the-art protection and automatically shocks any enemy that comes close with bolts of high-voltage lightning. The Heavy Bouncer fires a gigantic shell that bursts open and showers the target with powerful bomblets. The Plasma Storm fires a seething mass of radioactive plasma that crackles with lightning. Any enemy caught in the path of this weapon is likely to be annihilated. Though thought to be impossible, you've upgraded this weapon beyond its theoretical limits. The employees of Gadgetron are now fearing for their lives. Long live Ratchet! He is our master! Oh, and Ratchet, please be careful with that thing. Weapon upgraded to maximum power.
Welcome to the Phoenix Trophy Room. Whenever a crew member is awarded a Medal of Honor, it is displayed here. I'm sorry, that area is restricted. You don't have access yet. This is our Gadgetron weapons vendor. Here you can try out new weapons in a VR simulation before you buy them. This is our onboard Gadgetron armor vendor. We'll notify you whenever a new suit of armor is available for purchase. You can upgrade your starfighter systems at this console. Please take Qwark to the cage in your quarters, and then meet me on the bridge. Ratchet, you need to take Qwark to his cage before you can enter the bridge. Qwark needs to be in his cage before you can meet me on the bridge. This is the VG9000 game system. If you have a vid comic, you could play it here. This is the Phoenix VR deck. Here you can train in combat simulations or practice using new gadgets. Great. Meet me on the bridge. Ratchet, the refractor can reflect beam attacks at enemies. Just hold L1 to aim the reflected beams. Ratchet, there should be a spider symbol somewhere in that room. Use the beam to lead the spider drone over the symbol and then zap it with the laser. Ratchet, where do you think you're going? You still haven't won that Tira, guys. Clank, you don't have a chance against that thing. Use the Gadgebots. Ratchet, I found some online instructions for the Tira guys. Let's see. When you speak to a Tyrannoid, you should see a holographic display. Just tap or hold the correct button as it moves across your display. Watch what you say, though. These guys have really nasty tempers. Qwark is still waiting for you at the shuttlecraft. You better hurry. You don't have much time left to catch that star cruiser. Ratchet, you're going to need a refractor gadget to get the laser shield back online. It looks like there is a refractor somewhere on planet Florana. Clank, if the guards discover you, just shoot a banana and have the monkey distract them. Ratchet, you'll need to use the Tira guys to get through that door. Good luck. Ratchet, Qwark has called an urgent meeting. We need you back on the Phoenix right away. Why don't you drop by the Phoenix and play that Qwark vid comic? It might trigger Qwark's memory and bring him back to his senses. The refractor will let you redirect laser beams. Just equip it and stand in the path of the laser. Hold L1 and use the left analog stick to aim the beam. Ratchet, we're detecting Tyrannoid guard post ahead. It looks like you're going to need the Tyra guys again. There's the Ranger dropship. I've ordered the troopers to wait for you at the landing zone. Be careful down there. My scanners show a huge biomass moving towards you down the drain pipe. Heads up, Ratchet. There's an attack ship closing in on you at 12 o'clock. Ratchet, get out of there! You've only got a few seconds before that ship blows itself to pieces! Hurry, Ratchet, run! There's no time left! I can't believe it. That thing just turned the whole city into robots, even the Tyrannoids! You've got to stop Nefarious before he can use it again! Ratchet, you're going to need the Tyra guys up ahead. Security is airtight, so it won't be easy. These robot Tyrannoids are smarter than they used to be. These are your quarters. I set up the VG-9000 to play vid comic discs. Ratchet, there should be a spider symbol somewhere in that room. Use the beam to lead the spider drone over the symbol and then zap it with the laser. Glad to see you made it through in one piece, Ratchet. You must have quite a story to tell. Why don't you come back to the Phoenix and fill us in? Look out! Heads up! Behind you!
The mapper device reveals secret areas. They're marked as green on your world map. Man, that thing is cool. I took the liberty of installing an improved hydropack upgrade during Clank's last tune-up. Hold R1 to boost speed while swimming. You haven't forgotten how to swim, have you? Press square to dive and X to rise. Press harder to dive or rise faster. Your helmet will provide oxygen. At least, in theory. Look, Gadgebots! I love those little guys. To give them commands, just hold triangle and select a command with the left analog stick. Hey, Clank, try out that double jump upgrade I installed. Just press X in midair for an extra boost. Al here. I'm itching to decode that data disk you found in the escape pod. I'll bet it's got all kinds of secret information on it. That hacker is used to crack security terminals. Just stand near a terminal and press triangle to hack in. Ratchet, our sensors indicate there is another area of the DAX facility you haven't accessed yet. It might be important. Maybe you should investigate it. To throw a warp pad, hold the crouch button and press circle. You can then warp to the pad by pressing circle again. Throwing out a new warp pad will make the first one disappear. Al here. The DAX facility has 2 high-security computer terminals. My information indicates that one of them is somewhere out in the islands. The other one is inside the main building. Destroy the red security programs with your cannon before they reach the end of the tube. Blue programs are indestructible defenses. To bypass the lock, you need to collect all the green code pieces using your tractor beam. Those blue programs can't be destroyed. Wait till they pass by, then move behind them. Use your tractor beam to suck up green code pieces. Once you have enough, you can use them to bypass the lock. You're gonna need better equipment before you can take on these Tyrannoids. I suggest you buy some new armor and weapons from the vendors on the Phoenix. Ratchet, you're gonna get creamed if you don't buy yourself some better armor. Hey, Ratchet, use your refractor to aim the laser beam at the satellites. Jeez, why does he get all the fun jobs? Hey, Ratchet, I'm no tactical expert, but I think you should buy some new armor while you're on the Phoenix. That suit you're wearing couldn't stop a Tyrannoid's bad breath, and frankly, it's not very fashionable either, if I do say so myself. Ratchet, that new armor suit for sale at the vendor is constructed from ionized adamantine alloy. That's one of the hardest substances in the galaxy. But I suppose you already knew that. Man, I need to drop a few pounds so I can squeeze into that new Aegis Mark V battlesuit. That thing uses sub-quantum gravity singularities to produce a phase shift inversion field. See for yourself at the armor vendor. Hey, Ratchet, I heard you picked up a new Qwark vid comic. Hurry up and play it so I can borrow it. I heard somebody has the latest vid comic in the Qwark vs. Nefarious series. Would that somebody hurry up and finish it already? Ratchet, I urgently need to know how the Qwark vs. Nefarious vid comic series ends. When are you going to play your new comic? This is a warp point. The warp pad can be used wherever you find a warp point. Stand on a warp point and press triangle to attach the warp pad. Then zap to that pad anytime with circle. Warp pads will disappear over time, or if you throw down a second pad.
Ratchet, you need to get airborne, ASAP! There's a hovership launch pad at the opposite end of the facility. You'll get there faster if you take the turbo slider parked on the other side of that bridge.
Ho ho ho! You got the bolt grabber. That means your bolt pickup area has been extended. The Map-O-Matic reveals secret areas on your world map. The secret areas are marked as green.
Clank, that little sucker'll chase bananas any place you shoot him. Give it a try. Clank, that little monkey can climb pipes like you wouldn't believe. Shoot a banana across that gap and watch him go. All right, now for the fancy stuff. Press X while I'm in the air near a wall to see my awesome wall kick move. A nice juicy health upgrade. Remember, cadets, there's one in every level. You just picked up an officially licensed Qwark token. Collect all the tokens in the level to earn a secret prize. Bling bling, baby! The red ones are worth 10 Qwark tokens. Press circle to fire my blaster. Hold down R1 and move the left analog stick for precision aiming. Ratchet, bring that star map you stole from Nefarious back to the Phoenix. I've got a plan, and I think you're gonna like it. A ladder. How do these things work again? Oh, I remember. Just press up or down. Those little suckers are called Gadgetobots. You can boss them around all you want. To give them orders, hold triangle and select a command with the left analog stick. That gate with the number on it is a bot port. Select Enter from the bot command menu to order your Gadgetobots into the port. When the number hits 0, the port will unlock.
I'll bet you miss your old shield charger, huh? Lucky for you, I just picked one up. Come see me if you're interested. Hey, kid, the bouncer just went on sale. If you get here fast, I'll throw in a 10% smart shopper discount. Hey, pal, today's special offer is a plasma coil, mint condition, still in the box. See you soon. Psst, I received a shipment of classic weapons from Megacorp. Stop by my shop on Aquados if you're interested. Psst, Slim here. I stocked up on some more Megacorp weapons. You know where to find me. Psst, I just got a new shipment from Bogon. You better move fast. This stuff is hot, if you know what I mean. Hey, pal, a new shipment just arrived. I've got a real beauty for you that, just happened to fall off a truck. Psst. Slim here. Wait till you see what I got for you now. You better get here quick, though. The Bogon cops are wise to me. Looks like you two got connections in high places. This one comes courtesy of my boys at Thugs for Less. Mr. Fizzwidget sends you his regards. This one's on him. Nothing but the best for my two favorite customers. Be careful with this stuff, kid. It's all fun and games. Until somebody loses an eye. What did you guys do to win all these free weapons?
You'll need this refractor gadget to restore power to the city's defense grid. Those laser beams are red hot, so make sure you turn the refractor field on before you touch them. Good luck.